my channel. My name is Nia Kiana, and on this channel we talk a lot about Disney because I'm a Disney adult. A lot of TV, some lifestyle tips, and different things, and food because I'm a foodie. And that's not what we're gonna talk about, but like you'll see food. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more. Okay, so this basically gets to know me. This video today is gonna be a get to know me part 2, and basically also we're gonna talk about my time of being a Disney cast member, my love of Disney, and some TV because what else would we be doing over here? But okay, so let's get into it though. I did ask a few questions on my Instagram. Now I'm gonna answer those and then we'll get into everything else. So let's go. So question 1. Would I rather have a personal chef or a housekeeper? Both, actually. But a housekeeper because I truly hate cleaning. I absolutely hate it. So annoying. Just want to say that. I hate it. Gosh. Favorite song at the moment? I really don't know. Like, I've literally been trying to think of that. Don't know. I really don't know my favorite song at the moment. I really don't have one at the moment. My music taste is quite different. It varies. Currently, I don't know. We're just gonna rock with my favorite artist at the moment. It's Adele, but it's not even at the moment because I'm an OG Adele fan. Thank you. Let's see. Favorite Disney park is Epcot, and I work there, so I don't really have any tea about it. But favorite park, I can say working at Epcot is quite entertaining, especially at nighttime. It's very entertaining. But things I've seen, and I'll just be like, "Oh, you thought that was okay?" But Epcot, I love it. I miss my banana fam. Shout out to them. Those are my dogs. Those are my buddies. But yeah, but Epcot's my favorite park. My favorite Disney ride, Guardians. Cosmic Rewind. And I have yet to get September. And when I say I have been on that ride over 13 times and I haven't gotten September, I've literally had 4 out of these 6 songs. I keep using the same songs and I'm mad every time. So when I go for my birthday to Epcot and I get on Guardians, I swear I hope I get September. If not, I'm going to get off upset again. Ugh. Oh, that makes me, I'm like, I want September. Like one time I got on and then like the next people had September and they're like, oh, we got September. And I'm sitting there thinking, that was rude. Ugh. That was my favorite. And also, I love Mount Everest. Love that ride. Like, going backwards is always quite a rush. Like, cause, sorry, excuse me. But like, it's like dark. And like, you just, ah! But whatever, it's cool though. Love that. When the Yeti comes, it's like, here we go. Are you ready? That's what I be thinking to myself. Okay, let's move on. Favorite skincare brand? Good Molecules. They are. I love their decoloration correction serum. If I said it pronouncedly, maybe I should just. I have literally. I keep buying the small ones. Like I need to get the bigger one. But yeah, I love Good Molecules. They don't disappoint me. They get me right every time. Like my skin, she's getting herself together currently because we have sun damage. Don't look too hard. Am I a morning or a night person? I'm definitely a morning person. I'd rather wake up early than stay out late. Because staying out late ain't for me. It is not for me. Not in a million years do I think I need to stay out that late. Like, making plans. Of course, I'm gonna go out with my friends, but like, I prefer to go to brunch. Brunch me. Like, come on. Like, literally, I'm always down for brunch. Brunch is fun. Brunch is lit. And it's currently Sunday, and I haven't been to a brunch in some time. I need to go. Okay, let's go. Moving on. Ooh, dream car. My dream car, I want an Audi Q3. I'm an SU type of vibe, girl. I don't like cars that are low to the ground. Like, I need to be a little higher up. Like, I have to be able to, like, I need to, a little higher up. Not like I'm little or anything, but like, I just need to be higher up. So I love an Audi. Those are good cars. And so I want an Audi Q3. And every time I get on Instagram, I keep seeing photos of the new Audi that's fully electric, and I'm like, that just looks so nice, and I so want one. So let's get on the grind. Let's get to it. Is what I be saying to myself. Get to it. Because if I get one by the end of the year, we're gonna manifest this. Like, come on, good girl. Okay, moving on. Favorite sport: soccer, football. Love it. Love soccer. My favorite team: Angel City. Angel City FC. Wanna know who my favorite player is? Kristen Breast. I need my girl back. Like, it's been over a year, and I'm just like, I want my girl back. Healthy. She's gonna come back. She's coming back from her injury, and I know she's about to be out there balling. I just know it. She's like, come on, because Sid LaRue, she came back to the game balling. Okay, so I expect the same. I don't expect the same, but I know my girl Kristen Press is about to come back. I know she about to come back better than ever. Okay, and also my other favorite soccer players is Ashton Harris, Ali Krieger, and Tobin Heath. Those are my and Alex Morgan, top 5. Those are my top 5 favorite soccer players. Love them. Love them. Okay. But now, and I'm really excited to watch the World Cup. I think this is the week that the roster is supposed to be announced. And we already heard that Becky Sauerbrunn is not going to be on the roster. Boo. When I saw that, I'm like, dang, I forgot she was injured. I feel like we're in the epidemic of just everyone's being injured. We lost Mal. Say no more about that. But like, it was rude. I'm truly like, if another person gets injured, I'm over it. Please don't. I'm tired of the injuries. Tired. So tired. But it's almost World Cup time, so let's go and let's move on. We got 2 more questions, and then we're gonna move on to talk about other stuff. My love of other stuff like sport, like soccer. Well, we'll say soccer, like women's sports, just be particular. Okay, my favorite travel spot is New York. I love New York. New York. Okay. But yeah, I love New York City. Mainly because I'm a theater girl. Okay, let's start this off. I love theater. Broadway, me boo. Okay, I would love to be on Broadway in a play, even a musical. I can actually sing. I just want to take vocal lessons so I'm able to like, get my voice together some more. Yeah. But no, that's my favorite travel spot. I love the food, the vibes. Cool. I love how people mind their business, and sometimes I feel like they mind their business too hard when things are happening. But like, that's no here nor there. I love New Yorkers. They're so real and fun though. Love them. My favorite food is pizza, and I love New York pizza. Let's start that off. Like, not even start that off, but like, I love New York pizza. I do. And I just figured out my favorite song at the moment. It has to be The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. If you haven't seen it, we're about to be close to a month. And if you haven't seen The Little Mermaid, what are you doing with your life? Because The Little Mermaid, 10 out of 10. You know, Holly did her thing. I can't stop singing. Okay, for the first time, it's my favorite song at the moment. I love that song. If you're not bopping to it, you can't sit over here with me. But yeah, I love that song. That's my favorite song at the moment. So, but that's a little get to know me section. So let's move on to me talking about other things that I don't know. I feel like talking about, and I know there's people out there who are going to listen to it. So, yeah. Let's talk about Disney. So, I am a former Disney cast member. I love Disney. The first time I worked there was in 2014. 2014 was Disney was my first job out of high school, and I worked at Blizzard Beach and Food and Beverage. And all I can say is, I actually did like the people I worked with though. Working in food and beverage at any place is never for the weak. But have you ever just been to a Disney park during their lunch rush? Ours was a little bit more chiller than that, but when it was lunchtime, there was a rush. And boy, I hated when people would give me wet money. It's like, you have a magic band. Link the card. Gosh. I hate taking wet money and I would be the one to like, if you gave me your wet money, I'm holding it like this by the crevice and you're looking at me crazy, but no one told you to give me your wet money. Go get your card, or you should have had a link to your magic band, boo. Because wet money is disgusting. Your germs. But working there was cool, fun. The people were cool and great. I worked there for a year, and then with the water parks, they close when it gets cold outside. Like, it gets cold in Florida for like not that long, but they close for refurbish. And so like the second time they closed for refurbishment, I actually to go to Typhoon Lagoon. Did they? You fill out this form, you put where you want to go, and I got sent to the resorts. And at that time, it was like problem with cars, so I had like cars issues. And the audacity, I told the manager, I said, if you schedule me at 6 in the morning, I'm telling you now that I will not be at my shift. I will be calling out. And so I called out too much, and then I got termed. But it was there nor there, whatever here nor there. But still love Disney. It's cool. Evidently, I did work there again. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, yeah. Like, I just want to say that. Sorry, hold on. Fixing the break. But I just want to say that I was so mad though. I wasn't mad that I was turned, but like, it was cool. Didn't really care that much. I was like 18. I was like, cool, that's fine. I'll find another, and I did. But I do. And then the second time I worked at Disney was the most recent. I worked at Epcot. Epcot parking. Shout out to the Banana Fam. And I started there after. I worked there in 2021. I started it in September of 2021, and it's like the pandemic where we still had to wear masks, but you didn't have to wear them really outside. What a time it was. Working at Epcot and parking was quite the experience. I can say shout out to the Banana Fam that I worked with. I love and miss y'all. Y'all made the lot so much better because boy, those guests. Oh. Let me tell you how this one guest. Okay, but before we get into that, I just want to say shout out to them. They're the best. Working in parking is not for the weak. And I just want to say, because the guests truly don't listen and they cannot drive. The amount of times I was almost hit in my shift shouldn't happen. Like, you can see us. Okay? Yellow vest. You can see us from a distance. Like, shoo, way over there. But you have the audacity to act like you can't see me in my bright ass yellow. My pants are yellow. I have on, my shirt was yellow and white, and I had on a safety yellow vest. But yet somehow y'all couldn't see us. Make it make sense. The amount of times I was almost hitting the shift, and there was one day like this was the shift, and I didn't feel good. I was not having it that day. I was ready to go home. Mind you, my shift was about to be over. I'm like 20 minutes left in my shift, and I'm just waiting to be bumped out. I'm trying this truck where I told him not to park there. I told him, don't park there, but he decided not to listen, and so he couldn't fit in the spot. So now he's reversing back. Mind you, we've moved up to the next row, and so I'm pointing the cars down, like, the road, cars are coming, and he's reversing. And I did yell, but he's reversing, and like, mind you, we have on yellow. You know you can see us. Like you can see me. And he's like, he's just reversing. Like he's reversing, and then this is me just standing here. He's reversing. He was so close to hitting me. I had to jump out the way twice because he then he turned, and then I was like, and he was like, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't be standing there." And mind you, I didn't feel good, so he didn't get the reaction that he should have gotten. But I looked at him and I was like, "I told you not to park there, though." So, and then he just went back down to park. There, I swear, the stories I have against. There was another time. I just want you to know, I was the cast member had zero cares. I had zero cares after I became familiar in the lot. After I started to open up and talk to everyone, and like like you get to see my personality and how I am. I think no one was ever surprised because they, if a guest started to yell, someone knew I would want to be there, and I always missed it. There was one time one of my coworkers literally came. I was coming out, and I was coming out for my break, and she said that some guy was like yelling, and I missed it. No, actually, my shift just started. I just came out for my shift to begin, and I was like, "That's wild." Every time I had no pleasure. I had no problem yelling at a guest. If you, what do you think this is? I feel like you go there, and I think the guests think they can just speak to cast members any kind of way. And I saw this video on TikTok where this lady was talking about I don't know what's happened to the cast members, but the magic is really not there. It's because y'all are mean. I don't know what has happened after the pandemic or before, but after the pandemic, because I worked there before, and the guests weren't that mean. Of course, you always had those guests that are mean, but I don't know what happened. Did y'all decide to be meaner? Because oh, dumb guests they used to get on my nerves. And I know there's another time in particular. There was another time we were parking a double, which is basically we're parking two rows at the same time. And so, mind you, we're parking a double, and this car decided to go across. Well, mind you, a car was coming. He said, psh, and I sure did yell at him. I did. I wholeheartedly yelled. I literally did. And I said, next time, don't do that. And I said, you could have caused an accident because a car was coming. And so I said, what's your name? And I said, I don't have one. And I kept going. Like, it's like you trying to cause an accident. I'm trying to worry about the safety of me. Safety begins with me, okay? I'm trying to be what's the 5 keys? I was trying to be safe and trying to be efficient in my job. In my role I had, the safety of me and the other people around me, but me first, and then like everyone around me. But it was like you decided to do that when a car was coming just because you wanted to park closer. Sir, you should have parked at the end. And it's like then you ruin it because when one car parks in a spot they're not supposed to, every other car wants to follow the leader and park in the wrong spot. That's not where I told you to park. But I was the cast member who had zero cares. Yeah. I know, and I know my managers and the cast and the people who work with me can definitely attest. No shame, no game. But let me talk about this one guest. One time I was called racist at work one day, and he thought when I say I wanted to punch him, oh yeah, I wanted to punch him so bad, just want to and kick his cane down too. So basically, I was in medical. I'm not going to say what the term is because I hate it when people would ask for it. But basically, he wanted to park closer. So, and mind you, it was early in the morning. Not like there was any cars there either. Early in the morning. It was, well, not like that early, but it was the morning because where I was, the parking lot at the time was named Amaze. The name is, I think it's Hey Hey. I don't know. Whatever the watch name is now. But I was in Amaze and I was at medical. Hate medical. But we were at medical and I'm like at like row 34. Like it's pretty thing. And so I'm there in a medical. Car comes up and says that I need to park closer. Cool, park right here. I can't park any closer. Mind you, it was the daughter who was talking. And I said, no, unfortunately, at this time we can't allow you to go any further, like because that's where Like people who actually have medical handicap tags, like the blue and the red ones, can park up there. But since you don't have one, unfortunately, this is the closest spot I can give you. Polite as I can be. Super nice. Perfect spot. Oh, they let me do it yesterday at Magic Kingdom. Okay, well they got you were at Epcot is what I'm thinking. This is Epcot, not MK. I don't care what they let you do, but we're at a whole nother park. Man, park here. It's not that hard. Mind y'all, it was the end spot, super close to the entrance. If you go to Epcot, you should know where the parking lot is. So when you come out, like there's technically like 6 slots, but parking the same majority. So we're in a maze. Basically, you can see the ball from right where you are. Like you literally get out. They literally were at the end spot. All they had to do was walk across and walk a couple feet. He gets out the car. They're still going, mind you. Not minding them. I was minding the business center, talking to the other coworker, and here they come, running their mouth. The daughter, run her mouth. Yeah. Oh, you didn't let me park there. Blah, blah, blah. And here comes the raggedy dad, his old ass. If I could have bopped his ass and his cane, I would have gladly done it. Because he comes up, oh, you wouldn't let me park up there and blah 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 blah. I fought for this country, and I'm sitting thinking, sir, you can't fight for me because the way you yelling is unacceptable, sir. Am I supposed to care just because you're a veteran? Thank you for your service, but sir, your attitude is not giving that I'm supposed to care. Because he had me all the way effed up, all the way. And I think I was at like month 2. I was like close to 2 months in at this point working in park here. And I'm still slightly quiet in the lot, but not that quiet. But like he literally, and then he was like, mind you, this is the time that we're still wearing, like you still have to wear masks when you're inside the park, but we're outside. So it's like, you don't need to. When I say I'm here, and he keeps like trying to get close to my face. We weren't having it though. Like, oh, this because the light. It was like, I'm here. And he's like, keep getting close, and I keep moving. And he want to keep getting close to me. And I'm like, sir, back up. Like, I'm like, oh, you want to know why you wouldn't let me park closer? It's because you're racist. And I said, it's definitely not that. But whatever. And then I got on the radio and I called my coordinator. And mind you, I was mad though. Like, I got on the radio and you could hear I was trembling mad. And it was like they didn't do anything anyways because the managers, let's not talk about them. But the coordinator at the time and the manager who's there, what the hell are they gonna do? And mind you, later in the day, the manager will ask me, was it someone of a fair color? He was like, of this color? And I was looking at him like, and I said, yes. What a dumb question! That's what I was looking at him like, that was a dumbass question to ask me. And I didn't like that manager either. And I hope you knew that too. Whew. But like, he was really rude. Talking about something, oh, you won't let me park up there because you're racist. And I said, no, I'm not. Far from it, boo. It was I said, definitely not. But whatever. And I got on the radio. Oh, now you want to call someone? Yeah, before I punch the shits at you is what I was thinking. Before I knock your ass out is what I was thinking to myself. Before I have to call security. Or matter of fact, go in the park and get the cops for you. Because you tried it. He really did try it. Joel tried it. Can't stand a hoe. I'm so sorry. I was so mad that day. I was pissed off the rest of the day. I was so mad. I was mad the rest of the day. And then the rest of the day, everyone kept asking me what happened because you can hear when I got over the radio to call for my coordinator, my cord, that you can tell I was mad. You can wholeheartedly tell I was mad. I can't stand them. They gonna talk about some. Is this the person? What was y'all? They didn't do anything. So like, it's like, what was the point of you telling y'all? I just think that day, people, there are some wildest guests. Like, ooh, boy, the guests of Disney have gotten really rude because, sir, If I could have slapped the shigs out of you, I would have graciously did it. But that's no here nor there. That was my worst interaction working in parking, was that guy who called me racist, because I know I'm not. I know I'm not. And I like, as I like to say, my best friend is. She's a blue color. That's my girl though. I'll do it. Like, okay. But yeah, Disney, wild. Epcot parking, wild. But I truly do love the people I worked with. They were fun. They were fun. I definitely didn't really like any of my managers. I liked two of them, and I liked my coordinators besides like one. Um, yeah, besides like one of them, I loved my course. They were cool, chill. And after that, I never wanted to be a medical. I will always be like, can I, can I not be? Oh, I'm talking about my last day. My second to last day. My second to last day at Epcot will never not be funny. And actually, today's June 18th. I'm recording this on June 18th. If I post it today, it'll be June 18th. So a year ago today was actually my last day at Epcot, and it was a really sad day though. I had on sunglasses, and I had them on all day. And then we did go. It did start to rain and it was lightning, so we were no longer in the parking lot, and we were standing under like the vacation booth, and I had my sunglasses on standing there because I was really gonna miss them because I was moving out of state. Like a few weeks later, I was moving out of state, so it was like, dang, I won't see them. It's not like I was moving to another park or something. I was literally moving out the state of Florida. But now I'm back. But let me tell you about my second to last day. I guarantee you, if I asked my friend who was literally across from me in the other lot, I was in the medical lot. This is why I hated being at medical. I hated being at medical and preferred. Those two areas, those guests act like they are so entitled to something. You want to park closer when ain't not wrong with you. You just don't want to walk from the back of Create or Discover. Like, gosh. Ugh. But let me tell you about my second to last day. My last day wasn't bad though. But my second to last day, I was in medical. And I'm gonna just say my friend, my coworker, such friend Shy, was on the other side. She was in preferred. I can see her stand over there, and she can see me. So mind you, I'm in medical. Mind you, it's getting a little full. Not even getting full, medical's full. And she wanted to park closer without a handicap tag, without a medical tag. You don't have a blue tag, you don't got a red tag. You just got a paper, and you just asking to park closer, saying that she can park closer at the other parks. I don't care what studios you did at studios. I don't care what you did at Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom. We are at Epcot. And I don't told you, ain't no parking spots up there because I literally had just came back from county spots to see if we had any medical spots for like people with actual tags so they can park a little bit closer. But there was really no spots up there. So I'm in like 30, I think I was in like 36. I think I was in like row 36. They're still close. Pretty close by. I'm telling her, yeah, you will have to go park down this row. No, I'm not. I'm not parking down there. I said, I'm sorry. I'm like, there's no spots up there for you to park in. So you have to park here. They let me park there. And I said, there's no spots up there and you don't even have a tag. So technically, ma'am, you need to park right here. She wanted to get loud and say, I'm not moving. And then mind you, this girl behind her started to honk at her. Like, ma'am, get out the way. Talking about something. Oh, I'm not moving. I said, ma'am, there are no spots up there. I literally just came back from counting them. She said, I don't care. Like, she's like, I don't care. And so, you know what I did? Because before I started to go off on her, I had to get on the radio. And mind you, my friend, she was watching the interaction. And we've talked about this, and I was like, I was so done at this point. Mind you, I had a day left. What were they going to do to me? Nothing. I was leaving. So she's across at preferred. So the guest, and so I get on the radio and I called the cord. Mind you, I had seen the core pass in the truck, so the core was not far. My coordinator was not far at the time, and so he was literally about to pass. I made sure I got on there real quick, and then someone asked me. Then later on, my friend asked me what happened, and I was telling her, mind you. So then the core comes over, and of course they let her go up. Ain't no parking spots up there. I literally was like, I just counted. There's nothing up there. So you know what she had to do? She had to come back around. And where does she have to park? 2 rows back further. If she would have just parked in the row that I told her to park in. And then as she drove past me, she said, thank you. And I said, you're not welcome. Because, ma'am, there was no need for you to have an attitude when all I was trying to help you. And imagine, you could have just parked in. It was like a 4th row spot, like on the 2nd row of the spot. Like you could have, but you decided to be have a little pissy fit for no reason. Disney, what a time it was. That was my second to last day. And I said I knew someone would probably drive me on my last day. It was my second to last day. And I can remember my friend looking at, they can literally see there was 2 people over there. My 2 coworkers, and they was like, after I got on the radio, they wanted to know what happened. Because they can literally see the interaction with the guests. And it was really funny. It's like, just be nice. My thing is, be nice to the cast members. Because I'm telling you now for a fact, if you're nice and kind to us, we'll be nice and kind to you. Like, especially in parking. Like, I've had people who are really sweet and nice. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. You can just park there. It's cool. You want to park a little closer? You can park closer. If you're nice to us, we'll be nice to you. If you're rude to us, what do you expect us to be nice to you too? Even though, not your experience. But, like, be kind to the cast members. Because my thing is, you never know what they're going through. Already overworked and underpaid. And then last night get started on import CPs. Oh, baby, I feel bad for y'all. But be nice to the cast members. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you follow me on all my social media accounts. Stay in contact. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And we'll be back again with another video that I don't know what's going to be next, guys. We're along on the journey. I love TV. I love Disney. And so I'm excited for this journey because I just know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be good. And I thank you guys. My name is Nia, if you don't know. And bye. See you next week.